welcome to today's Los Blancos podcast. Today, I've already recorded today's Los Blancos podcast with Sean already, but we're back. We're back here already later in the day, and literally, probably I'll say 30 minutes after we uploaded the video, or at least I started uploading the video. Kylian Mbappe, here we go, by Fabrizio Romano. It's just difficult, isn't it? But yeah, it's finally happened after 4 years of waiting non-stop, hoping that Mbappe will be coming to Real Madrid. It's finally done, and Mbappe will be a Real Madrid player in a week's time. He will be officially announced, and it's finally gonna happen. You know, we've all aged a lot since this initially started, and I the dopamine that I got from this was reduced severely because of the fact that this saga had been stretched out for so long. But a day after the Champions League happened, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say the timing about it, but the timing about it was pretty questionable on Mbappe's part. I think it's quite what's the word? It's quite coincidental that it came out a day after the Champions League final, but I can't complain. It's even more good news onto the already great news that we got. Kylian Mbappe will be. I don't think Fabrizio Romano has tweeted what the wage will be looking like, but it's looking fantastic. The tweet at the current moment of recording, it's almost at 500k likes, yeah, he's going to be considered a new Real Madrid player. Apparently, it was considered in February. It was decided in February. It should have been decided 2 years ago, let's be honest. But, you know what? Fine. Fair enough. In terms of the analysis on how he's going to play with this team, all of that, I think we'll discuss more about this when the Euros are over and he's officially presented as a Real Madrid player. But, if you want to hear some analysis on that, there's plenty of podcasts over the last 500 I've done over on Mbappe. Seriously, I've done too many. But if you want to watch something about Kylian Mbappe, then you can head over to some of the older ones, older podcasts. I'm sure it'll be in the title or something, or in the thumbnail. So Kylian Mbappe has definitely made the headlines a couple times. But yeah, I mean, it sounds good. Everything looks good to happen. Obviously, he's gonna join up after the Euros, which is fair enough. I don't think that's anything bad about that. But yeah, I mean, it's like there's nothing else I can really say about it. I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen. Unless he made the worst U-turn of all time. But for me, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. Obviously, I've made my thoughts on Mbappe very well known. I think he's done this very, very badly, but he's squeezed every euro out of it, and now he's a couple 100,000 euros richer than he would have been if he decided in January. So what? Fair enough to him. He's hustling. He's getting all this money for practically nothing, just waiting. So it's fair enough from him, and I can't say anything about it. Like, he could have announced it in January, but he's decided to wait, and so that's fair enough on his part. It's I'm not gonna go after him for that. But I've already made my thoughts known about this. I think I've already said that this is Vinicius Junior's team and this is Jude Bellingham's team. There is nothing I could say about it. I mean, there's nothing else I can add on to that. Like, I love it. I think he's going to be a fantastic player. Zero euro transfer fee, but at the end of the day, for me, it's still Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Junior's team, and that ain't going to change with Kylian Mbappe being announced to this team. So all of that's fine, and I think we'll find out how this plays out. We'll find out when the thing's going to be announced. We'll find out all of that later down the line. But yeah, all looks good for me. I think yeah, no, that's all fine. And then obviously just something else. I mean, Lucas Vazquez has signed his new contract. Looks good. That's fantastic. Good to hear. One extra year for him, and then here we go for Luka Modric's new contract as well. So both of these guys will be continuing next season at Real Madrid, and I'm fantastic. I'm feeling good. Obviously, Tony Cruz. The U-turn is still welcome, Tony. So you can stay for one more year. I would be more than happy. But apart from that, no new news on Nacho, and nothing extra beyond that. But Mbappe, here we go, has finally been announced after 4 years of waiting. 4 years of seesawing between yes and no. He's finally going to be joining Real Madrid in the summer of 2024. So lots of exciting news coming up in the next couple months. Lots of exciting analysis coming up in the next couple months. So stay tuned to hear from me and Sean this summer. Exciting summer coming up for us as well. Plenty of stuff going on and plenty of stuff to talk about. So join us in the summer. But that is it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully he doesn't go in on a U-turn and me have to record it at 10 o'clock at night or something like that. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.